Hi there, I've created this video to show you how to apply our LimeLight Botanical Foundation and Waterproof Concealer. I also have a full face of makeup on by the end of the video, but primarily I wanted to show you these two things. I have moisturized my face and also used our spray skin primer first before starting. So I sped this up to make it go a little bit faster for you too. I start by scraping out just a little bit of our Botanical Foundation and putting it on the back of my hand. The reason I do this is to warm it up and make it a little bit more creamy. It is wax-based, no lanolin, no mineral oil, and no harsh bad stuff for your face. So I scrape a little bit out, put it on the back of my hand, warm it up to make it nice and creamy, and apply it sparingly. It is 50% pigment versus 18 to 23% pigment in your retail brands. So a little bit goes a long way. I use my beauty blender, but we also have a Blenderful, which is the same consistency, and I love them both. I just keep my Blenderful clean for my shows. So apply it, dabbing it into the skin kind of makes it become a second skin. Feels kind of good as like a facial massage too, so it's a double duty thing there. You will see the redness kind of disappearing from my face. I do have just a red undertone, and applying the foundation gives you a nice even kind of second skin look, so it's pretty incredible. So after I've gotten my foundation, I'll pound it in with my Blenderful, and I'm happy with the coverage, which you can add some if you need some in any places in particular, but once you get that done, then I make sure to go into my jawline just to blend it out. And by taking our matching quiz, our foundation match quiz, you get a really good idea of what tone you will be, and so that works out well. Now with the lighting, my bathroom lighting is not great, but now you can see the coverage and it's really nice, second skin. Now I'm going to do my concealers. I have number 0 and number 1. I like to mix the two, and I am going to use them to highlight as well as highlight kind of the under eye area, center of my nose, warm it up on the back of your hand just like you did the foundation. And then I'm going to go ahead and apply it with my concealer brush. Any small, smooth brush works well, or your finger can work great too. I apply it in a like a check mark motion, an upside down triangle. The reason for this is so that you don't end up with like raccoon eyes, looking like you were out in the sun with, circles around your eyes. And it just helps to brighten up your eye and create definition. So always when you're applying concealer like that, make sure to use it in that shape. It works out really well. And then once I get that applied on in all of my areas I want to highlight, then I will go ahead back in with my Blenderful by LimeLight. I use my beauty blender here again, just because I would like to keep my Blenderful full, but I do actually have another one coming, so I will start to use the Blenderful in my videos as well. They are both the same consistency, which makes a big difference whether you buy an off-brand and they're more firm, you will not get the same application. So it needs to be spongy, and I use it damp. So I'm going to go ahead and press that into my skin as well, just like I did the concealer. Now you see the finished look kind of, before I put my powder on. With the lighting, it makes a big difference. But so it's a subtle contour. It's not, a great deal of difference. You can also go, lighter to get a better, stronger contour. Now I'm going to use our perfect pressed powder, translucent powder, just to set my foundation and concealer so it doesn't move on me. And just dab that in, let it set. And then I will go ahead with our bronzer, which is a great color. It's not too brown, too orange. And I'm going to contour on my cheekbones. So draw a line from your ear down on an angle, and that's where you're going to contour around to your temples and up on the forehead. The idea behind contouring is you want the lightest part of your face to be the center, kind of like a heart shaped around your eyes, and then to contour with bronzers on the outer edges. Here's one of our blush palettes. I am going to use number 6 and number 1, and I like to use 6 as a highlight and then that number 1 is one of my favorites. The rule of thumb is to go 2 finger lengths away from your nose and then do your blush out there. Don't go in any further with your blush, or you are, you're changing the shape of your face, the way it looks actually. So keep your blush on the outer edges of your face to keep the center bright. And then just blend that out, and there you go. And of course, I finish every makeup look with the 10 Years Younger spray after I've applied my Perfect eyeliner pen and our LimeLight Perfect Mascara. So that is it. I hope you enjoyed this video. I hope it was helpful. If you are interested in learning more, please visit jenpauljanik.com, or if it's a party or a show that you are participating in, make sure to use the link with the event number. Thanks again.